we're going to look at some aspects of Illustrator that are going to really help you with the logo design and branding projects. You'll most likely learn something new because I haven't shown most of this stuff on my channel before. So the first part of today's video is based around the Swatches panel. So let's go ahead and open that up right now. Now I'm sure that many of you know about global colors, but we can use them in interesting and valuable ways when designing a logo. So I have my logo design here, and with it selected, I can create a new color group. Now give this group a name relevant to your logo or your branding project that you are currently working on, and also have both of these lower boxes checked. So as you can see in the Swatches panel, we now have a new group with the color swatch. You can quickly pull up some information on your swatch right here, and also you can adjust things in relation to the different color modes. However guys, the first really cool thing about this feature is that we can create various different tints of the same logo due to the fact we have a global swatch. So in the color panel, you will notice the T icon stating we are changing the tints. And that means that we can just increase or decrease the lightness of our original color. Now this is awesome for monochrome designs, but also just nice to grab a variation of the starting logo color. I can easily add my new option to the color group like so, and this is useful because we can share it, or we can come back to it later at any stage. And for those of you who work on logo designing or branding projects, you are for sure going to want to stay tuned to the very end of today's video, as the last tip is a real doozy. But first, let's take a look at adding color themes to the library. I have here the main swatch for my logo, and also then a swatch for my logo type. Now if I click the Add to Library button, I've then applied that color theme into the Creative Cloud library. And that's with my branding project name. So the handy and the obvious upshot of this is that I can share it to fellow designers or even clients and export it to my computer. So let's look at some quick modifications that we can make within the Swatches panel to our branding color group. Now you will notice the color wheel here, and clicking this icon brings us into the edit color mode for this specific color group. We can edit the hue, saturation and brightness, which is quite useful. But also we do have two swatches in this color group if you remember. The dark circle in the middle is my logo type swatch, and so I can edit that as well independently of the other one. So let's say I want this color change here. I can then go ahead and save it, but the neat thing is that Illustrator is going to create an entirely new group in the Swatches panel. I can then go ahead and apply these changes to a newer version of my logo design and just test it out on screen to see how it looks. So yeah, the next part of today's video is truly powerful. I have here some new logo type to my original logo mark, but let's go ahead and open up the Libraries panel once again. In the top right fly down menu, create a new library and then give it a title relevant to your project that you're working on. I can then drag and drop the logo symbol itself into here, as well as the text too. I can also come and make sure I have the relevant swatch selected in the color palette, and then I can actually add that swatch into the library as well, essentially building up a kind of brand catalog for the materials used on my project. But wait, there's even more. I can even add the character style used for the logo type. So you will be able to share this to your clients, fellow designers, and because it's interwoven into the Creative Cloud, it can be opened on any device you log into. So I hope you can see how this will be beneficial to your workflow as a logo designer or just in general in Adobe Illustrator. If you guys want to learn something else today, do click a video on screen. And of course, until next time, design your future today. Peace.